Thank you very much, Doctor. I'm gonna basically put them in like a secure case, so that there's in like as securely as I can. It's very generous of you. I'll make good use of these, I'm sure.
Oh, but of course, remember, make sure to program them first of what trait you want before going injecting anyone. Otherwise, they will just do what the situation demands, and you never know what that may cause.
So like part of it as well is that they're content. If you don't program them yourself, in some situations they're contextual.
Correct. Let us say you are dying from radiation and then you inject one. It is possible they will change your skin for a few moments to resist the radiation, or they may give you some sort of radiation-based attack. Really, it's a crapshoot, but at least you will not die from radiation.
He kind of nods and goes, "Yeah, I mean, in a desperate situation, it's a good ace in the hole to have, I suppose."
Very correct, very correct.
Ruben just kind of like that. I was like, "Thank you very much, Doc. I'll try to find the most practical and ethical way to use these."
Yes, do not be like me, but enjoy your stay for where you stay. I hope you stay for a little bit longer, but I understand you have things to do.
Yeah, we're gonna be running out of good weather. It seems like it's nice and it's best for us to hit the road, but I'll be in contact. I believe I did give him my contact card if he ever wanted to try to reach out to me if it ever comes up.
Yep, you did. And he gladly accepts it, and he exchanges his own card with you. You can now contact each other whenever you desire. Well, as long as one of you is within the range of communication.
And you're both alive.
Yeah, and both alive. That's an important part of communication.
It's probably the second priority.
Very true.
In the meantime,
although who knows, maybe if you use that drug right before you die, it might turn you into a zombie.
I mean, actually that's very likely, yes.
In the meantime, because Logan lost interest halfway through that explanation, there was a lot of science, mumbo-jumbo, bullshit, nanomachines, and he went to check on his car, and this is what happens.
Oh god, what's this? You can, as you look into your car, you see the original brown leather. You can see that across the floor, there's no more stray packets of crisp and the just they've gotten rid of. In fact, even the bags and bags of peanuts have been safely stored away in the little hand compartment off in the passenger side. They're all neatly stacked. And Eddie is rather clean too.
Alright, I guess this is the night bitches die.
I haven't played the clip, just sound for when you finish that explanation. As Logan takes out his handgun and cocks it. I'm not angry, I just want to know what happened here. As he gets ready to shoot.
It was Eddie. Eddie went on a cleaning spree while he was in a drunken stupor.
Of course, I had to know it's gonna be that fucking idiot.
You immediately believe him. Eddie is still...
To be fair, he is dressed for the part, so I can totally believe that.
Ruben's just kind of like... Oh, sorry.
No, carry on.
I would say Ruben's like, sometimes we give Eddie a hard time, but he really does know how to tidy up a place.
I'm gonna point towards Eddie and be like, Bubba, attack!
Bubba immediately sets off attacking Eddie. Not in an exactly vicious way, but he does jump on him, growl a lot, and Eddie just freaks the hell out in the back of a car and it starts rumbling back and forth.
Good boy. Now kill him. Go for the neck.
Ah, he bit me! Why did he bite me? What the hell is going on? Dudes, Dudes! Ah! After a while, Bubba just strolls out of the car, looking proud, as Eddie is like, ow!
It's like Ruben just kind of like sits in the back, like taps Eddie on the like puts his arms on Eddie's shoulder, just like reassuringly. It's like, you know, it's been a long night for all of us. We've all made mistakes. You know, we've all had a little bit too much to drink. You were a real asshole last night. I'm sorry to say.
Wait, who are you talking to? Eddie.
I'm talking to Eddie.
I said, what was I doing? Oh man, he puts on his aviators. He's like, what happened?
You know,
Asshole?
you just cleaned up Logan's car. That's all you did.
And you
But-
put on a skirt, said you wanted to be a maid from now on, and started cleaning the car.
I don't remember that. You're gonna have to roll deception with Eddie.
You don't need to roll deception with Logan. He believes you.
Ah, shit.
Hey,
You can see him go, oh, I did? I must have drank more than I thought. At least it smells nice in here now.
Yeah, I mean, I'll give you credit. You are very tight. I don't know why Ruben decided he's gonna roll with this. I guess he's just amused.
yeah, of all people, you're the one who knew he was tied up in a chair all night.
Yeah, Eddie stands up. He's like, well, you can thank me later, he says to Logan before going. Maybe I'll stay in the van.
Maybe that's a good idea.
Logan is not amused. Logan will remember this.
Integra's looking inside as well and going, I've never seen it so clean until I have it.
Yeah, when you get it, and then when you return it, it looks like how it was.
I still clean it.
I mean, I don't know. That sounds like exactly what you
and
need.
Spilling drinks all over it is not sanitizing.
Alcohol is a sanitizing agent. You're a doctor, you should know. She votes towards Ruben.
I mean, not your. It's alcohol
See,
as
he
a.
agrees.
Sure.
I can't believe you're taking her side, Ruben. What the hell?
What I'm trying.
I thought we were friends, man. What the hell?
I'm just not going to participate in this.
Oh my god.
It's like the sooner that we can get into our appropriate vehicles and get away from this conversation, the better.
It's fine, it's fine.
Anyway, we're burning daylight. Let's get ready.
I thought it was the morning, she says as she does come on over to get ready. Right, you guys gonna get ready and set off?
Yep.
Alright then.
Sounds good to me.
So how do we want to arrange everything this time? Is it me? Are we gonna do me, Logan, and Eddie in Caleb? Or sorry, my brain. Me, Caleb, and Eddie in Caleb's car, and then Logan or actually Adam would be with Caleb probably.
Yeah.
So
I'll ride with
He's wired into the little bandit, so might be better to
that's
keep
right.
Adam in there.
So Adam in the little bandit, along with the dog and Integra and Logan, and the other car would be Caleb, Ruben, and also Eddie. Oh, and
Yeah.
of course Jacob in the back. Or Jay.
Oh wait, so he is here then?
What, a robot? Yeah, you tied him. He's strapped in the back of a van.
Oh yeah, I forgot we named the robot Jacob. I thought that was the hunter. Never mind, my bad.
No, no, you.
It's been a
That's
while.
the thing.
It's Don't know why I'm confused.
No. The hunter's name is Jacob.
Oh.
That's where you find him. I'm saying that's where you find him.
Oh, he is in the back. You just open up the back of Caleb's truck and he's sleeping there.
Yeah, he's literally leaned up against the robot whose name is Jed. And you just see him
Oh, looks like the old man's still alive. There he is.
Yeah, I mean, wasn't Doctor looking for him?
Eddie like pushes his glasses up and goes, "Oh, I thought he walked off all like coolly and old timer like. Turns out he's just passed out in the back of the car."
Gorskis, where the fuck do you think he's gonna go in this storm? Sightseeing?
I mean, if it's any consolation, he fell in the back of the truck, old timer like.
I guess that's true, man. We should wake him up and get going. However, like
Should
Eddie,
we
like
put a mirror to his face just to make sure he's still alive? I mean, he's old. I mean, yeah, sure, we're hearing him breathe, but maybe those are just the last gaps of air leaving his body or something.
you can see your drinker robot pull out a small mirror and put it up to his nose, which does fog up.
Huh.
You'd be alive, sir.
Okay then. He's still alive.
He's as live can be.
Ruben's gonna like kneel next to him and just like gently tap him on the shoulder to try to rouse him up.
What? What? Oh. Is it morning already? He says he gets up, jingling of keys in his coat. It's like,
Yeah, good morning. Did you party as hard as the rest of us?
I think I had a few mushroom beers, yeah.
If it sobers you up any, Doctor, the guy who's looking after this operation, he is looking to give you a reward for the help you gave us getting all those supplies.
Alright, yeah. Alright, on over. You guys heading out?
Yeah, we're thinking of heading out.
Okay. Either way, enjoy it. Enjoy your youth while you have it. You can tell that he doesn't seem to be all that together even while waking up. Seems like losing his big payday may have made him a bit sad.
Oh, does it look like he gave up on it?
Kind of, yeah. He doesn't look that happy.
Better luck with the next gig, man. Don't worry, it comes and goes.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
You mind if I take a look at that tracking bug that your target threw away?
Yeah, sure, here.
And,
It's up to you.
if he leaves it with me to go get his reward, I'll go bring it over to Adam to have Adam track the past data on where it's been.
I'm so is Jacob kind of like out of the picture?
Yeah, he's walked off to get his reward.
Before Caleb like takes the tracking back to everything, it's like, Caleb, may I speak with you for a moment?
Well, sure. What's up?
I'm just gonna like gently lead him like a little bit around the corner away from the rest of the group for a moment.
Why are we all private like? You're not gonna confess to me, are you?
Well, I've been a little less than honest. Ruben's kind of like shaking his head. It's like I misled the old man. I didn't want him to track the target.
After the reward for yourself?
No, it's not like that. I guess Ruben's like, I met the target.
Back in the hotel.
Yeah, down on the first floor. I'll get around to telling Logan eventually, but she was looking for me. asking me if I was all right, and she seemed like a really good person, and I decided that I'd let her go. I felt bad for manipulating the old man, so I gave him all the loot that I found, and he's getting a little bit of a reward from Doctor for his help, so hopefully things don't work out too bad for him. I know he's a nice guy, but I don't agree, but I didn't agree with hunting her down. I thought I'd tell you because I know you're smart enough that you'd figure it out eventually.
Well, for what it's worth, I'm not all that interested in hunting her down for reward money either. I'm more interested in just meeting with her.
Ruben just kind of nods and it's like, I'll let Logan know what's going on later. I just I know that you're good at figuring these things out, and it's better for me to be forward rather than letting you find that information yourself. I had disabled the tracker. I lied to him so that he wouldn't.
Yeah, all right. It's good thinking on your part.
And Ruben just kind of like nods and is like, you can do it. You can do with it as you will. I just I won't try to interfere. Just yeah, that's what's going on. And he
All
just
right,
kind of
I'll promise if we do meet up with her that I'm not gonna bag her and tag.
Good man. And Ruben just kind of like clap him on the back and then make his way back towards the van and the rest of the group.
And so I'll bring the tracker over to Adam now and see if he can figure from the data of where the tracker has been any kind of pattern to indicate where this person has been bedding down for the night or anything like that.
That's fair. As you search for a tracker, you see that they'd be. Where do you want to start from? Most recent going backwards, or most backwards coming recent?
Probably recent going backwards and being more useful for that.
All right then. What it looks like is that you can see that it was in the hotel when it disconnected, and was in the hotel for a little bit, like from where you are, and seemed to be going backwards at the same speed you were. It was basically going all the way back to the refugee camp. Spends a few moments there, then outside of it, going to a few more locations around the refugee camp. It seems like she's been hanging around this area and coming into refugee camp very often.
If I can, I'd like to head up and have a word with those the mutants that were trading in a random assortment of goods.
Okay. Right. You can see that they're still there hanging around for a moment.
And that one that I've been getting info from before and traded stuff with, I'll kind of do the same thing as Ruben did and just kind of like lead him aside for a minute.
What is it you need?
Well, you're the one that told me a bit more about that psychic lady that's wandering around in the waste, so
For blue blood, yes.
I imagine with you and your friends' particular afflictions, you've got no qualms with the blue bloods. You're not out for hunting them down for the money like some other sorts would.
No,
And
we would never.
yeah, I figured not. And I'm not in that business either, so I want to let you know I'm aware that she's been wandering in and out of here from time to time recently, and I'd like to get in touch with her if possible.
The blue blood has been here. How long?
I figured she would have gotten in touch with you lot if she had been around here. I guess not.
No, we have not seen the blue blood. That is why we're here. We wish for her to contact us, but to think that she was so close.
Well, you notice anything strange happening that might have, looking back on it now with that information, might have indicated her passage?
Ooh. We all cannot think of anything that would happen. Even throughout all of our minds, we are connected. But it seems not one of us saw the blue blood. Are you sure your information is correct?
Well, I think so, unless she's found a way to manipulate electronic data, which I suppose isn't outside the realm of possibility.
This is troubling news. That means the blue blood is hiding from us also. Why?
Well, if what you told me about her is correct, I wouldn't be in a mind to trust anybody if I were her.
This may be so. Still, remember to point her towards us if you ever discover her.
And on the off chance she keep that pattern, to kind of surveillance device kind on the doors, I imagine, popping in probably to, you know what I mean.
That's weird.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Did you get some weird static on your end too?
Yeah, I did, a little bit. I'm trying to see if I can... weird.
Oh,
Right.
my Discord's in the red, that's why.
Oh, I see. That's weird. I only started right now. But yeah, what did you say?
I said, if she has been keeping with this pattern and it's not just manipulated data, you may want to place some kind of a surveillance system on the food stores. I imagine she might have been popping in here to scrape a little off the top.
We will do so. If any of our other minds see her, we will know from now on. Thank you for your help. Would you like to trade for this information? It is only fair.
How about we just call it a favor owed for now?
That is fine. You may trade this favor in with any of our minds. Remember this, trusted one.
I will. I'll head back down to join the others.
Good. His voice kills me.
At this point, I'm basically what I'm doing right now is I'm just waiting until we're away from this place before I let Logan in on what's going on. Because I just want to eliminate the possibility that he's going to turn around and tell him, because they're both hunters. I don't know how strong that loyalty is.
Okay then, so you guys are going to get ready to leave then, or anything else you guys want to do? Okay, cool. Right then, so you guys start heading out. Integra seems a bit sad that you're leaving this place, but understands.
We have a job to do after all. Sort of.
But as you do start to leave, you can see Integra look back and ask you a question. Do you ever wonder what it would be like if for once we stayed?
I don't know. I've never thought about it.
I have sometimes, she says quietly before getting into the car.
You realize People like them don't need people like us, right?
Sometimes I wish we could be like them. That's all.
Doesn't say anything else. Oh, that put a damper on the mood. Fuck it, let's play some music. As he starts revving up the engine. Okay, let's see how we're gonna start off this day. I can't wait to see what the magic ball has to say about what's about to happen. There we go. We're good. Sort of. That was actually a shitty roll again.
No, that's a good roll. You actually made it outside the parking lot without blowing up.
Yeah, I guess that's a win.
Right then.
Oh, I guess I should be making rolls too now since I'm actually driving separately.
You're actually driving. It's a base roll since you're just making it through the
So Ash,
city.
what
This
does
is
the
basically
magic 8
time-based.
ball say about this?
1d20.
Oh, 1d20.
Nice.
Are 8 balls? I guess they do have like a D20 in them, don't they?
Let's see. Let's see. Do. Hang on, for some reason I placed it right at the bottom of my GM notes. Come on. As you tip it over, you say it comes up. Don't count on it.
Oh, that's a promising sign.
Truly, the psychic powers of this magic 8 ball surpass anything we've ever encountered.
Right then.
By the way, how exactly do you program the nanomachines in that serum? That like you hook them up to a computer? How does that work?
Are you asking me or Ruben?
You.
Oh, me. Yes. You do. Essentially, what you do is just plug them into a machine. Since the vials, there's a small port on top. You plug them in, and then you just tell them what to do.
I was wondering because this sounds very Metal Gear to me, so I was like curious what you were going with.
I have a dumb question. My Metal Gear, does it come with something like that, or do I have a piece of equipment on me that can interface with that?
You can plug it into almost any computer, since what you're basically doing is telling them what to do. You're not actually programming physically. You just like, let's say, skin hardness, and it would flip and go, okay, it wants extra defense, and then it goes telling all the rest of its buddies.
I know exactly how I want to use this vial, and it's gonna be in the last session of the campaign.
Technically speaking, I could jack into it.
Oh yeah, you could. In fact, Ruben, you probably have a port on your body that you could just plug yourself into.
I'd say I was thinking at some point I was going to, when I got around, because I wanted to replace my arm when we have the technology to do it, and I'd like replace it with something that includes a computer.
Remember, these are basically upgraded commercial versions. Normal commercial gene editing is appearance only. Like they got restrictions on them. These seem like they have restrictions taken out of them, so they can do more major things. But their safety protocols means it only lasts for a short amount of time.
And it also is super illegal.
Yeah, it is kind of illegal in Grace's standards, at least, to bypass safety protocol programming, since that's how you get grey goo incidents.
So am I gonna?
Oh, what's the worst that could happen?
So when I'm getting patted down somewhere, do I have to worry that I'm carrying illegal goods, or am I kind of in the grey area? It's fine.
Not really in Austin.
Okay.
Austin is very much, well, sure, there's Grace representatives there, and they would take offense and get their own corporate police to try getting you. But Austin itself, full of hunters, They wouldn't give a damn.
Okay, good, good.
Besides, these are very, compared to ones in the past, these are basically replications of what they are. In the past, you could change height, skin color, basically anything you desire. You could have
Okay.
wings if you really wanted.
Scary powers.
Of course,
man.
it was pretentious as fuck, but you could.
I'm gonna become Lord Sephiroth XX and get wings. And just like Ruben decides he's just gonna be Edgecore and abandon the party.
He just injects all 5 of him into him at once, and you just see him power up to ridiculous levels.
I'm while we're driving, I am because I assume we're all in like radio contact, if I'm not mistaken. I'm just gonna be like while we're driving and like after we've kind of put that place behind us a fair distance, Ruben's just kind of like, so I think I have to come clean with you, Logan. I might have lied to you guys back in the hotel.